Hello guys, Solitaire Gaming here, back with another part of Danganronpa V3, Killing Harmony, and this part will spoil the outcome of the second trial. So I do have to say this because I don't want to get in trouble with Spike Chunsoft. So if you're fine with getting spoiled, please watch the video. So let's get started. Boo! It seems the voting is finished. Now then, let's see the results. We'll be chosen as the black end. We'll make the right choice or a dreadfully wrong one.
What the hell you saying?
Wait a second, what result? Voting time hasn't happened yet. Yes, it has. Don't you remember Monosuke? No, it hasn't. You're the one who doesn't remember Monotaro. Oh man, you're right. Sorry, silly man, I'm so forgetful. Wow, I didn't expect you all to get so worked up over such a small lie. You kids are pretty gullible, huh? Well, anyway, let's just skip this trial and jump ahead to chapter 30. What?
You saying?
Wait a sec, we don't know the culprit yet. Yeah, who killed Rantaro? What? That was chapter 1 case. How can we be this forgetful?
Another shocking truth revealed.
Back to square one.
Square one? It's square one. They wouldn't have got eaten by the competition.
After that terrible movie, they had no other choice.
Wow! What does that mean?
It means he doesn't want to get involved in another pointless argument, like this one.
You're on the threshold of an amazing adventure.
We shouldn't listen to anything Maki says. She's just gonna throw out more lies.
But if we don't ask her for more details, how will we know for sure?
I told you already, we don't need to. I hate liars. Liar, liar, pants on fire.
You're one to talk. Maki, just ignore that lying little degenerate. We'll listen to what you have to say.
It must have been a little after midnight last night. He visited me at my research lab. He wanted me to show him the motive video that I received.
Motive video?
If Ryoma came to ask about that, does that mean you had his motive video?
As I recall, Ryoma had Maki's motive video, correct? Does this mean you and Ryoma received one another's motive video? Maybe. I actually didn't check the one I got, so I wouldn't know.
Maki admitted earlier that she hadn't checked her Cubs pad.
Then why did Ryoma think that Maki had his motive video?
If he went around asking at random, he might have asked some people besides Maki.
He never asked me. He probably never asked you guys either, right?
Then, who was it that told Ryoma about his Cubs pad?
Kokochi? Kokichi? Who told Roma that Maki had his video, motive video? That'd be someone who knew who had each pad. Pretty obvious.
It's you! That would be Kokichi.
Got pads, gotta catch them all. I even got the pads belonging to the people who aren't here. Yeah, now everyone can watch their motive video.
So, you saw the motive videos. Did you tell Ryoma that Maki had his?
When males get this quiet, they're either caught in a lie or thinking dirty thoughts.
What happened then, Maki? After Ryoma asked you for his motive video.
I told Ryoma just to take it from my room. I keep my room unlocked.
Well, Maki, that's super careless. Aren't you scared someone might kill you in your sleep?
Wait, didn't she say before she didn't want anyone in her room?
And then what happened?
I don't know what happened after that. I'm not even sure if he saw his motive video. When he asked me, he said that he would show me my motive video in return. But I wasn't interested, so I declined. And that's pretty much it.
So you don't even know if Ryoma saw his motive video? What a bunch of crap.
If Maki met with Ryoma at nighttime, that proves he was still alive then. Which means, even though we don't have alibis from 8 to 10, Maki and me aren't suspects.
If that story is true.
It's true.
Then why did you wait until now to bring that up?
I didn't say anything until now because I wasn't in the mood to be suspected.
Suspected? What for?
Kirumi said it earlier. It seems that Ryoma and I had each other's motive videos. Well, it's pretty fishy, right? So I didn't want to mention it to avoid suspicion.
You didn't say anything because you weren't in the mood?
It is quite selfish to keep this information hidden because you were not in the mood.
Well, whatever. Either way, let's just believe Maki.
Yes, yes! Those who believe shall be saved!
No, we need to wait. There is still more to confirm. Well then, why don't we ask Kokichi?
Huh? What now?
You never answered my question. Were you the one who told Ryoma that Maki had his motive video?
Is that really important?
I really hope Kokichi's the killer. I really want him dead.
Yes, it is important. Because if Kokichi told Ryoma, it becomes more likely that Ryoma visited Maki during nighttime. I see. Kokichi's response may help corroborate Maki's testimony. Now you understand why I don't want your charade. I want the truth.
Well, Kokichi, did you tell Ryoma?
You said it earlier. I don't want to die, right? If you really don't want to die, then you better tell us the truth.
Here comes the dramatic turnabout. Now I'm the one pressured by Maki. Okay, it's true. I told Ryoma.
That's suspicious.
Just as I thought.
But that's not a bad thing, right? He wanted to know, so I told him.
Have you seen everyone's motive video?
No, not yet. I was gonna wait until we hosted like a movie screening party. I just checked who had whose, so I could give them back to everyone after.
I see.
Anyway, if Kokichi told Ryoma that, then he must have gone to see Maki. That means Maki's telling the truth. Ryoma was alive during nighttime.
No, we cannot be too sure about that yet. Even if Ryoma and Maki did meet, it does not mean it was during nighttime yesterday.
So you still suspect me?
I am saying it could still be a possibility. If there is still a small chance of you being the culprit, then I cannot trust you entirely. Because everyone's lives are at stake.
Then which is it? A lie or not lie?
She's not lying. Can't you tell just by looking at her?
If it was that easy, we'd be done by now. No, this is a world of lies and betrayal. Himiko! It breaks my heart to hear you say depressing things!
I find Maki's testimony suspicious. It's far too convenient for her.
This is difficult to determine.
Maki is lying. Like I said before, a liar like me knows their own kind.
I'm not lying. I did meet up with Ryoma during nighttime. I'm telling the truth.
Is that a lie or the truth? This turning point is to change the fate of this case. I said I would believe in Kaito, and that means believing in Maki. That means I have to do it. I think it's all on the same page. I have to change where this argument is going, just like Kaide did.
I met with Ryoma the previous night.
What a load of crap!
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Wait.
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
Surely they would have come forward already.
If no one can prove that this meeting took place, then there is no reason to believe your testimony, I'm afraid.
As expected, Maki is lying to us. If you can't prove your claim, then it's the same as an outright lie!
I can't say the two that met now. That's too obvious a lie. So if I can convince them that Maki being alone was a lie.
I met with Ryoma the previous night.
Maki only see Ryoma and...
I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
Surely they would have come forward.
If no one can prove that this meeting
Took place.
Damn it!
I met with Ryoma the previous...
Maki only see Ryoma at night? Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
I was wrong!
I met with Ryoma the previous night.
What a load of crap!
Oh,
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
Surely they would have come forward already.
oh, come
If no
on.
one can prove that this meeting took place, then there is no reason to believe your testimony, I'm afraid.
As expected, Maki is lying to us. If you can't prove your claim, then it's the same as an outright lie!
I met with Ryoma the previous night.
What a load of crap!
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
Oh no!
I met with Ryoma the previous night.
What a load of crap!
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
Surely they would have come forward already.
If no one can prove... Wait.
There.
Reveal the truth.
By lying.
I might not be able to prove they met, but I can prove Maki wasn't alone.
Oh, please explain.
Well, Kaito and I train together every night. And yesterday, because of the insect meet and greet, we started late. Huh? Ah, Kaito, don't worry. You don't have to say anything. Anyway, we were doing some frog squats on the school stairs when we heard two people talking.
People talking?
We knew one of them was Maki, but we couldn't pick out the other one. But now that I think about it, it must have been Ryoma.
Nice lie.
What?
Yeah, maybe. That was probably around midnight.
You're not good at lying, are you, Kaito?
Wait a minute! If you heard their voices, then that means...
So Ryoma and Maki did meet up.
No, hold up! Why'd you sit on that info for so long?
Because until just now, I didn't think it was relevant. I had no reason to bring it up.
Now, we don't know if Maki was really talking to Ryoma, right?
That is true. If I knew for certain, I would have said so sooner. But considering the circumstances, I can't imagine it being anyone but Ryoma. None of us were talking to Maki last night, correct? So it must have been him.
And nobody say you suddenly remember talking to Maki. It's way too late for that.
And you two did not confirm who Maki was talking to at the time? If I overheard a conversation in the middle of the night, I surely would have checked. We are still part of a killing game after all.
Whoa, whoa, chill out. Why the scary face? That was my bad, but it's not really manly to eavesdrop, you know? I wouldn't do something so uncool.
Anyway, I know that we heard those voices. Maki is not lying.
Then Gonta will believe friends.
You're gonna believe him? Just like that? But Shuichi has no reason to lie.
Yes. If his lie leads us to the wrong culprit, he will join us in eternal sleep.
Oh no! I mean, is lying really a good thing?
Unless he wishes for death, we should be able to believe him.
That's right. You can believe me.
Yeah, you're right. I'll believe him too. Belief shall set you free.
I'd be so surprised if Shuichi was a liar. Especially after we believed him for so long. We wouldn't be able to trust anyone anymore. Well, it's not like he's lying anyway.
Oh no,
Right,
it's
that
no?
proved Ryoma was still alive during nighttime. In other words, me and Maki aren't suspects anymore.
But I guess that means everyone's alibis no longer matter, yes?
So, everyone is culprit again?
So, we're right back where we started. What a pain.
However, it should be clear now that the crime occurred after nighttime began.
But then when was Ryoma's body placed inside the piranha tank?
Well, the gym is locked at nighttime, so it must have been the next morning. But
That's not possible. Himiko and I were at the gym, remember?
So did we fuck up by thinking the body got stuffed into the piranha tank?
I don't think so. We have evidence to prove that's what happened.
And when did the culprit throw the body into the piranha tank?
When did Roma's body get placed in the bronze tank? Maki was with Roma around midnight, so it couldn't have been before midnight time. And if it couldn't have been morning after, that leaves.
The only time they could have done it was during nighttime, huh?
Did you forget the gym's not open at nighttime, Dick Cheese?
Dick cheese?
Yeah.
But that's the only possibility, because by morning we were already at the gym.
it may be possible they slipped by without you noticing.
No one can slip by me. I'm known far and wide as the snoozing sorceress.
Does that mean you're sleeping?
What a terrible title for a guard.
Are you positive that you did not see it? You cannot enter the gym at nighttime.
Himiko would have seen it. She might strike out, but she always keeps her eye on the ball. I don't even play baseball.
But we can't disobey school rules, right? The body was probably moved in the morning.
Calm down, everyone. Going to sure if we discuss disagreement.
I see through your arguments.
What?
Disagreement? What? A disagreement? You mean you're split down the middle again? Then the Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds!
Yippee! We've been waiting for this!
Jeez, we gotta do that whole crazy thing again?
Seems like our opinions are split on this matter. If we focus on evidence, the facts will become clearer. All I have to do is show them, make them accept it. If I can't get them to see the truth now, my lie would have been for nothing. I won't fail. Here we go again.
Did the culprit move the body just before the morning announcement?
Angie!
I was in front of the gym with the others, before the announcement.
Is it not possible you simply...
Himiko!
You were right in front of the door. There's no way we could have missed them. Remember, the rules state that you can't enter the
gym at night. Kaito! Rules probably don't apply to corpses, you know.
The piranha tank is too far from the gym's entrance.
I got this! You might be able to reach the tank from the window above the stage.
But pool next to gym also off.
Lucky!
Entering the pool at night's what's off limits, not the pool area itself.
But should we trust Maki's...
Tenko!
There.
It's okay, because we have Shuichi's testimony too.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. There.
It's true that you cannot enter the gym at nighttime, but a corpse could. I am positive that the window was how the culprit moved the body.
That window's higher than the piranha tank, and it's pretty close by.
Let's save.
The curtains might have been closed, but the window was open the whole investigation.
That means it was certainly possible to put the body in the piranha tank from the window.
However, I'm also positive the pane dividing the piranha tank was set up beforehand.
That certainly couldn't be tossed in. It would need to be placed carefully.
Even if the culprit were to throw the body from outside the window... The window is far too high. It cannot be reached from the floor.
Ryoma was small. Gonta could have chucked him easy.
Yes, but Gonta wouldn't do that. Gentlemen not chuck dead bodies.
Being a gentleman has nothing to do with it. I know. They used the ladder in the gym. You tested it out while you were investigating, Shuichi. That ladder reached the window, right? So the culprit just needed to put the body through the window to pull it off, right?
No, I don't think that method is possible because the ladder could have been used in a crime to prove it.
I was wrong!
Oh.
That's it! The only reason the ladder reached the window was because it was on the stage. If you used the ladder on the pool side, it would not quite make it. The ladder could barely reach the window when it was on the stage. And there is nothing on the pool side of the gym as tall as the stage. Finally, the ladder was found in the gym, correct? If the culprit used the ladder on the pool side, we wouldn't have found it in the gym.
And they couldn't have thrown the ladder back through the window because it's too heavy.
Then Gonta used his hard strength to throw the ladder or the body or something.
Gentlemen not throw dead bodies. Or ladders.
The body could not have been thrown into the piranha tank to begin with. It would need to be placed carefully to prevent the glass pane from shifting.
Got it, Musclehead? Even if we injected tons of steroids into you, it'd be impossible.
Why do people keep picking on Gonta?
Sorry, you're right.
You didn't need to apologize, Gonta.
How the culprit moved the body from the window. Ha! You guys don't even know that? What a bunch of dimwits.
Do you have the answer then?
But of course. Tell him, Shuichi. Blow him all away with the truth.
Why, thanks, Kaito.
I actually don't know that yet.
What?
The culprit definitely moved the body through the window, but I don't know how.
Seriously?
With the rope?
Serves you right. You just made a fool out of yourself after acting all high and mighty.
For tennis nets? They moved the body with tennis nets?
Suits just need to shut up and take their licks.
What are we gonna do, Shuichi? We gotta figure this out or we're done for. Hey, you gotta do
Where?
something, Shuichi.
I'm trying.
I know. I have to do something, but
I don't know what to do. I haven't figured this out yet. Damn it, am I really not good enough? Am I no good as a detective? I can't do this. I can't.
I don't think it really matters how the body got into the piranha tank.
What?
Gonta thinks it matter. We won't know culprit's trick unless we figure out.
We're getting sidetracked. It doesn't matter how it was done, just who did it. We shouldn't focus on where we found the body. Instead, we need to focus on where he was killed.
Where he was killed?
Wouldn't it be more efficient if we focused on the murder scene instead?
yes, that's it. We were so caught up in where the body was found, when we should have been thinking about where the murder occurred.
The murder scene would definitely have more clues about the culprit. Why didn't anyone realize this yet? That's strange.
Perhaps the culprit steered the conversation away from that topic.
Then, culprit is someone in this room.
That's more to remember. It's not as if everyone here wants us to find truth. One was trying to sabotage this trial.
Well then, let's discuss the crime scene to figure out who the culprit is.
That's not a bad idea for a robot. The last time I heard such a good idea was when Nino told me to move in with her under the bridge to get out of the cold.
Who's Nino?
Mimikawa under the bridge?
Is that a reference? If we can determine where this all started, we can determine how it ended. Yes, much too soon to quit. The trial has only just begun.
Thank you, Maki. That was a helpful insight.
I can't believe you didn't notice that. I guess that's why you're still an apprentice.
Ouch.
First, let's establish the crime scene.
Wasn't it the dorm room? Ryoma was relaxing in his room when he got attacked.
But the cause of death was drowning. There's nothing in his room that could collect enough water.
He's got a toilet, doesn't he?
Drowned in toilets? Impossible.
We should consider places where water is stored. The only place that fits is the pool. Even if you use magic, there's no other way.
Well, it must be the pool then.
Nah, that little turd drowned in the toilet.
Shut your mouth,
What?
you noisy Sal.
Cause of death is a certainty. Jerome will drown in water. Around it's possible for him to drown in the pool.
First, let's establish the crime scene.
Wasn't it the dorm room? His room.
Drowning. There's nothing in his room that could collect enough water.
That's wrong!
The pool could not have been the scene of the murder. Ryoma was killed at nighttime. No swimming is allowed at nighttime, so a living person could not have gone in.
Yep, a dead body is fine because it's just an object. But if a living person entered the pool, I think I might cry.
Cry as loud as you want. I'll cry with you. We can spend the night together crying. In the morning after, I'll write goodbye on your mirror in lipstick before I quietly leave.
What?
Only after you leave do I realize how much you really mean to me.
Quit being so gloomy. This is the year of the Jets. Fuck the Patriots.
That was random, and no, the Jets are never going to beat the Patriots. The Patriots are always going to win that division.
Anyway, we can conclude it's impossible for him to have drowned in the pool.
Where was Ryoma killed if not pool? Is there other place where water can be stored?
Where's Romo killed? I know there's some kind of clue. Here? Oh, window frame. Oh, here.
This is it. The sink in Ryoma's lab. There were distinct scratch marks on it.
Scratch marks on the sink?
And I believe those scratches were caused by... This is it! The handcuffs. They were scratched as well, correct?
Oh yeah, sort of looked like they'd been scraped against something.
There's also the fact that the handcuffs were from Ryoma's lab. The marks in the sink came from the handcuffs in the same room. The size and shape of the scratches are consistent with the handcuffs, I'm sure.
How did those handcuffs get from the lab to the water tank?
Because Ryoma was wearing them, right?
Yes, though they were only visible for a brief moment when Ryoma appeared in the tank. I am certain he was wearing the handcuffs at the time.
The handcuffs were left after the piranhas devoured Ryoma.
So, the culprit handcuffed Ryoma and drowned him in his lab's sink.
Ryoma must have been pretty yummy. They chomped up his entire body. Arms, legs, brain.
Saying disgusting things. I don't want to hear it.
That crunchy texture with the fatty parts just right.
Ew.
Then when they bite down, it gushes.
Stop! Please stop!
But how did culprit handcuff Ryoma? He could have used Shikuchi method to get away, unless someone ambushed him?
It's possible they knocked him out before handcuffing him. Though there's no way we can be sure, now that he's not but bones.
I doubt he was ambushed. I'm pretty sure the culprit got Ryoma by...
How?
Whoops. Don't pay attention to little old me. I'm just talking to myself.
When you talk to yourself, pretend you're eating and chew with your mouth closed.
What? That was really random.
Otherwise, you'll get a mouthful of peanut butter squid. It's so disgusting you'll laugh.
So we all agree Ryoma was drowned in the sink in his lab, right? That sink could have held enough water to do it for sure.
Alright, I'm calling it. The crime scene is Ryoma's fucking research lab.
But how did the culprits carry his body to the gym from there? Isn't Ryoma's lab on the 3rd floor of the academy?
It's actually not far at all. Although, perhaps it's more accurate to say there's a shortcut.
Was there a shortcut?
What shortcut between Roma's lab and gym did the culprit use? Let's save first, just in case. Here?
There!
That was easy.
The shortcut is the window in Ryoma's lab.
The window?
That's right. None of the windows in this school open. Except the one in Ryoma's lab. And on top of that, the window faced the pool. You could see the gym straight across.
culprit dropped Ryoma's body into the pool area from the lab window? Then they could have thrown the body into the piranha tank through the gym window. How's that? Mission complete!
Your explanation contradicts some things we discussed earlier. The gym window was too high to reach from the poolside, even if one used the ladder.
That's right! I apologize! I must go on a journey to reflect on this!
We keep hitting dead ends, since we don't know how the body was thrown into the gym.
Well, that didn't really give us any info about the crime.
Not necessarily. We learned a lot of important information. And I'm sure the scene of the crime was Roma's lab. The case is coming clearer. Determine how the body got from the crime scene to where it's found. Let's figure out how to get from the third floor window to the gym. We're going to have to analyze possible methods and find most likely. When you have to deduce how things are connected, Psyche Taxi will start up. The objective is most gather letter cubes lying around to form a question. What? Use the X button to accelerate, and L to move left and right. By picking up letter cubes floating around, you can complete the question. Once you complete the question, you head towards the escort that is the correct answer. If it's the right answer, they'll get in your car. If it's the wrong answer, something bad happens. Also, there will be other cars on the road. If you hit those, you'll take focus energy damage. If it's getting dangerous, use all to concentrate, stay calm and avoid them. Please drive safely and enjoy the ride. Please respond at your earliest convenience. Can I save? Here we go. What? Okay. Lab window? Another one? Oh, I hate driving so much. Come on. From where? Come on. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Come on, I can do this. No, I keep missing. It's it. The net. The net. It was the tennis net. From window to window. I can't believe it actually did well.
I've got it. Ryoma's body was moved directly from his lab to the gym.
Oh, we were definitely saving after that.
Directly? Don't tell me they threw the body from window to window. I mean, we're talking about a body. It's not like tossing a baseball, you know.
No, I don't believe he was thrown, but perhaps another way.
What do you mean another way? There's no other way to move it.
The culprit must have used some kind of equipment.
Tennis net.
Equipment?
With this equipment, they can connect the two windows and move the body to the gym.
Equipment to connect to the window. I believe it was found near the body.
There! The rope found behind the gym stage could have been used to connect the windows.
Oh, there was a mysterious mystery about that rope that only Atua can reveal. What mysterious mystery? During last night's preparations for the show, that rope was in the wing of the stage. But the next morning, the rope has been moved backstage for some reason. It's a mysterious mystery. Only Atua knows the answer.
So, during nighttime, someone used the rope, then threw it into the gym window?
So they did use the rope. That's how they bridged the distance between both windows.
Is the rope long enough to reach both windows?
The rope is roughly 65 feet in length. As for the distance between the windows...
According to the sign at the pool, the width of the pool is roughly 35 feet. And the distance from the edges of the pool to the windows is an additional 16 feet. Altogether, the sum total length from one window to the other is roughly 50 feet.
And pool is only thing between research lab and gym windows.
You bet it's long enough. That's what she said.
Ah.
Wait, who said that?
Oh.
Even if the rope was long enough, wouldn't it be pretty hard to tie them to the windows?
Both windows were too high to reach. It would be like tying a rope from one cliff to another.
If the windows were closer together, then they could toss the rope across. But they're not.
No, Gonta think it would work. Just need one more rope.
Another rope. There was only one, though.
Oh, then it's impossible. Sorry.
No, I'm sure there's another rope, or at least there's something that could use this rope. Thank you!
This is it!
Finally!
The tennis net cable from Ryoma's lab could serve as a rope.
How long is it?
About 50 feet or so. But how do they use it?
Okay, so... First, culprit hang rope outside of one window. Then, culprit move to other side. And tie cable to other window. Then, after tying to each window, culprit tie rope and cable together. That how culprit make one rope that reach both windows.
Wow! That's amazing, Gonta! You're so knowledgeable.
It's nothing. Gonta use ropes a lot when looking for bugs.
Oh, he's blushing.
Even if they did connect the windows with a rope, they can't carry a body on just that.
Eureka! I got it! Thomas Edison once said that genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration.
I don't think he said that.
But in my case, it's 100% inspiration!
We get it. Just tell us already.
They handcuff the body to the rope and split it from one window to the other, like Tarzan!
The body would reach the gym window, but it wouldn't land in the piranha tank. Stop making such dumbass comments and keep your smelly breath in your dirty mouth.
Oh. What? Is that a Tarzan reference?
Tarzan? But they also had to put the body in the piranha tank after they moved it, huh?
That is not feasible with just one rope.
Maybe the rope wasn't the only equipment the culprit used.
Not just a rope.
Well, anyway, it would have been pretty difficult to get that body in the piranha tank. They wouldn't just throw it. The trick was a super crucial part of the culprit's plan. The culprit must have carefully placed the body into the tank with their own hands. But is there really a way to do that?
Kokichi, are you hinting at something?
Huh? Hint? What hint? Don't confuse me with your talk of hinting hints.
Excuse me, definitely onto something. It's true the culprit needed to place the body directly next into the piranha tank. If the body were to fall, the culprit would not have been able to retrieve it. They would have only had a one shot at it, no second chances. So obviously the culprit would have wanted to put the body in the tank carefully. Meaning they would have wanted to get as close to the window as possible. Problem is how to get near it. All that we know right now is that there was a rope that connected the windows. Somehow the culprit used that to move the body, and were close to the windows themselves. To make that work, they had to have used something else. Well, what would that be? What could they have done?
All right, Shuichi. The stage is finally set. What?
Wait, what?
Listen up. Do a good job here, and I'll be able to put an end to this trial.
You'll put end to this trial. You did
It
nothing.
all starts with you. You be the opening act, and I'll be the main event. And then together, we're gonna save everyone.
Together?
You got this. After all, you are my sidekick. I believe in you, so I'm gonna leave the rest to you.
Yeah, thanks, Kaito. Okay, can do this. I'll solve this mystery and show everyone the truth. This main event. Something was used with the rope to move the body between the window. Think, come on, think. It's not E. R. Rope. Wait, what? Ropeway?
Yes, that's it. The culprit used something like a ropeway to move the body.
A ropeway, huh? Are you sure about that? Wow, you got drain damage or something?
Drain damage?
You need some kind of vessel to use on a ropeway, and we don't have that!
No, definitely was. Culprit used it to move the body along the rope. In scenes we have to deduce an image. Mind will begin. In this mode, the objective is to dig up the answer. In the beginning, the answer should be covered by pieces. Use the L, move the cursor, and erase. Okay, X. Piece will be erased when two more of the same color connect. The adjacent colors will then change colors in following: white, pink, yellow, white. Do it right, you can remove all the pieces from the object. The trick is to predict how the adjacent pieces will change. When all pieces top of an object are gone, you can select the object as the answer. Select the wrong object, your influence gauge will take damage. If there's just one piece, you can repeatedly press the X button to break it. That will incur time penalty, so don't just button mash. Might sound complicated, but trust me, you get it as you play. Thank you for understanding. Is this how you do it? Wait. Wait, what? Did I just lose? Oh, that's how you do it. There. That was a little difficult.
It's the inner tube. The rubber inner tube we found floating in the pool.
The inner tube?
Remember the inner tube we found in the pool with a rope on one side? Maybe the rope was originally tied on both sides. The culprit made a ropeway by hanging the tube from the rope connecting the windows. And because the third floor window is higher up, gravity would have pushed the inner tube along. The inner tube is made of sturdy rubber as well. It could have supported 2 people. The culprit used the ropes and the inner tube to construct a rudimentary ropeway, and used it to move themselves and Ryoma's body from the lab to the gym. Once through the gym window, the culprit stood on the inner tube to move the body. Either that, or the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill. That way would be more stable and let them handle the corpse more carefully. Finally, they removed the rope from the window frame and left the scene.
Well, when you put it like that, it certainly sounds possible. But wow, a ropeway!
You say the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill. Isn't that against school rules? It would count as entering the gym, would it not?
Last time we got asked that question, we decided it was okay. Sticking your body through the window is an automatic out, but standing on the sill is...
Wait, who asked you last time?
Eh?
It is quite possible that the culprit went to you to confirm the details of their plan.
It's not gonna say.
Oh, shit!
Way to put your foot in your mouth.
His foot! Monosuke just enhanced his jaw and swallowed his entire leg!
Cut it out! I can't write this off as a joke if you two keep freaking out about it.
You're on the threshold of an amazing...
Then your little slip-up is actually the truth!
Pops?
He's angry.
Uh-oh! Daddy's mad at you now!
Don't look at me. This is what you get for acting like a big shot all the time.
Stop. Do not bully Monosuke.
Huh?
No more blaming each other. Everybody makes mistakes. I want us all to get along.
Monodam's right!
Monosuke, you better thank Monodam. Less attitude and more gratitude. Got it?
Man, the trial was just getting fun. Why you gotta ruin it with that slip-up? But I guess now we know Shuichi's logic is right on the money.
So Culprit really used ropeway to move body?
Yeah, they used the ropeway to move with the body from window to window.
Ropeway murder? Some crazy-ass shit! But if the mechanism was that complicated, wouldn't it be hard to put it all away?
Not necessarily. All one must do is detach the rope from the window after using the ropeway. Then, after returning to Ryoma's lab, one could retrieve the rope from that side. Tossing the rope into the gym from the pool window would be the final step.
I see! The rope was thrown from the window! That's why we found it there!
With that method, the culprit must have made numerous trips from Ryoma's lab to the pool.
Which is why the crime was committed during nighttime, while we all slumbered.
But if the culprit was so careful to recover the rope they used to commit the crime, why did they leave the inner tube in the pool?
I believe that was an accident.
An accident?
Yes. When the culprit was taking down the inner tube, they accidentally dropped it.
Then why did the culprit leave it in the pool?
Because he can't enter the pool. The reason the culprit left it in the pool is obvious.
That's it! Even if they wanted to get it, they couldn't, because this took place at nighttime.
I see. They couldn't get the inner tube because swimming is prohibited at nighttime.
But couldn't they have used the rope to fish it out?
Not necessarily. You see, the water level in that pool is so low. Even if one tried to draw in the inner tube using the rope, the steep angle the rope would be at would make it nigh impossible.
It'd be different if they used a pole, but there's no way a rope would work.
Even if inner tube was closer to pool edge, water's still too low to drag tube in.
Sounds like a lot of work. I can see why they just left it there.
Yeah, it would take too long. And they would have been busted if someone saw them.
Huh! What kind of clumsy dipshit drops an inner tube and can't retrieve it? Let me tell you, this culprit's a real fucking amateur!
No, actually. Save for that one mistake. This was the perfect crime.
If Maki had never met up with Ryoma at nighttime, it might have been the end for us. Oh, I still don't know if Maki is telling the truth or not.
Shut up. Personally, I find this culprit frighteningly thorough. Such a bold, beautiful plan. I never even imagined there was a ropeway. Oh, respect begins to bloom in my heart for this wonderfully cruel culprit.
What are you, stupid? Don't respect the culprit.
No, respecting culprit's intelligence is crucial in solving this case. So close, just one step away from learning from the truth. save just in case.
Now, we just need to figure out who the culprit is.
But of course, it would be pointless to unravel this mystery otherwise.
So, who is it?
Looks like it's time for me to start the main event. But my sidekick here is on a roll right now, so I'll let him take this one.
Thanks.
Okay.
You're just pushing everything onto Shuichi because you don't know yourself.
Well, Shuichi, do you already know who the culprit is?
Yeah, I have no idea who the culprit is.
Hey, Shuichi, are you hesitating again?
What?
Come on, man, there's no need for that. Like I said, you're my sidekick. I take responsibility for any mistakes my sidekick makes. So use those skills of yours I believe in to shove the truth down their throats.
You
I have no
believe
idea
in my
though. You believe my
detective skills?
That's right. I'm gonna leave it all to you, Shuichi.
Yeah, I didn't believe my detective for it. This whole setup would have had to have been prepared in the gym well beforehand. Now, knowing that narrows the list of suspects. No, it's gonna be her? Seriously? Is it you?
It has to be you.
Dang it!
There's one more thing I still have to confirm. But Kirumi is the prime suspect.
Dang it, dang it, dang it, I knew it! I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. That's why she would do any request anyone asked her to do. I should have just finished it. I couldn't finish her freaking... I couldn't finish her bond or whatever. I couldn't get... Oh no, I spent all that time for nothing. I'll just run away.
Me?
What? Kirumi?
Oh, so Kirumi is the culprit.
That is not yet a certainty. Let us hear her testimony first.
Is this true, Kirumi?
I cannot believe you would suspect me. If that is the case, then I will have to deny it. I will not let you make the wrong choice.
The wrong choice?
If you do believe it is me, are you prepared to stand by that decision? I will refute your accusations with all my might, for everyone's sake.
It's her.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Do you think we would fall for such nonsense?
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous. That could have been done by anyone.
Kirumi is thin and has a nice body. She and Ryoma could have totally shared an inner tube.
We all could have, except perhaps Gonta.
Force Kurumi to implicate herself. My logic has to be airtight. Kurumi was the only person who could have done it. No one else at the time.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
Nighttime. Alibi.
For nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
Oh no!
I, of course, am not the culprit. An alibi for... I believe most of us...
Oh no!
I, of course...
The crime was committed at nighttime.
Most of us do not have one.
I have evidence that proves you're the
Such nonsense.
Some complex mechanisms. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous. That could have been done by anyone.
Oh no!
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime. You have no alibi, do you? An alibi for nighttime?
I believe most of us do not have one.
evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Such nonsense.
The trick relied on complex mechanisms. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous. That could have been done by... Except perhaps Gonta. The culprit.
The crime
was committed at nighttime. You have no alibi, do you? An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one. I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Such nonsense.
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous. That could have been
done by anyone.
That's wrong! No. The only person who could have prepared this murder is Kirumi. Well, the preparations in the gym in any case.
And why do you believe that?
Before the culprit could put the body into the tank, several steps needed to be taken.
Like tying the rope to the gym window and putting a partition in the piranha tank.
That's right. Ryoma's body entered the gym from the window, but that required preparation. That could only have been done when Kirumi was by herself in the gym before nighttime.
But Kirumi was alone in the gym for only like 5 minutes.
Not enough time for the whole murder, but enough time to set it up. Enough time to tie the rope on the window frame and put the pain in the piranha tank.
This is my selfless devotion. While I do understand where you are coming from, I assure you this is just a part of your petty imagination. An empty theory created from nihilism. If it were solely the rope and partition, I suppose 5 minutes might be enough time. I accept that. However, the crux of your argument is not but a guess. You continue to force the facts to conform to your misguided narrative. When you consider that the crux of your argument is faulty, your entire case falls apart.
What do you mean by crux of the argument? How is it just a guess?
I am referring to the rope. Now, with that rope, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor window, but there is no evidence to indicate this had happened. In other words, it is just a guess. And then you add assumptions and hearsay to that guess. It is nothing more than deception.
This conclusion we reached together is not just a guess. Hard evidence that I have hard evidence that rope was used. I'll prove it
I
now.
am referring to the rope. Now, with that rope, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor window, but there is no evidence to indicate this had happened.
I'll cut through your words!
Nope.
I have evidence. The abrasions left on the window frames at the gym and the lab.
Were those scratches from when the rope was tied to the window frame?
Just tying the rope to the frame wouldn't cause so much damage. The rope that was tied to the frames must have been weighed down significantly. The frames didn't break, but they were left with distinct marks.
Those scratches are proof that you used a rope to carry the body to the windowsill.
Oh? What's wrong, Kirumi? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? Hey, what's wrong? Hey, 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 hey!
Is Kirumi quiet cause that's what happened?
Please answer
us, Kirumi. Shuichi is doing this for your sake.
If it is for my sake, then it would be much easier to forfeit. But I cannot allow that, because I must do this for everyone.
For everyone.
A duty and a responsibility. I must serve everyone and protect them. So I refuse to surrender. They won't forgive me if I do.
Oh, she saw her tape. She saw her motivation tape. Motive tape. What was this? Where is this coming from? Her response seems genuine. So what do you mean by everyone? She's doing this for all our sakes? Am I wrong? Is Kirumi innocent? Nope. No, I am wrong again.
Hey, Kirumi, who exactly is this everyone you're talking about?
Kaito.
I've just got a weird feeling about this. When you said everyone, it felt like you weren't talking about us. It felt like you were talking about someone who isn't here.
Someone who isn't here?
Someone outside of the academy?
Hey, do you think Kirumi saw her own motive video?
Yep.
Huh? The motive video?
You saw your important someone in danger, so you committed murder, right?
Is that true?
I am so sorry for making such a mess. Because of that, I made all of you assume something unnecessary.
Unnecessary?
You saying I'm wrong? This everyone you're talking about?
It is all of you, of course.
Lies.
Really? Do you swear to a tour?
Yes, really. So please believe me. I am not the culprit. I do not care what becomes of me, but I will not allow any of you to die. Because I made a promise to Kaede. She wished for all of us to escape together. I want to fulfill my duties as the ultimate maid. I wish to serve everyone. So please believe me. You have to.
Kirumi.
Are we totally sure Kirumi's the culprit? Maybe it's someone else.
No, it's her.
Are we sure Kokichi isn't the culprit?
How rude.
Gonta just can't believe Kirumi would kill Ryuma.
Kirumi's breakfasts were the best. She always treated us so well. She really is like a mom.
Perhaps it was after she gained our trust that she saw her chance to strike.
You really are screwed up.
Screwed up from head to toe. Even through your clothes, I can tell.
Shuichi, please reconsider suspecting me as the culprit.
It's
You
you.
only suspect me because I was at the gym during nighttime yesterday, correct? But you cannot accuse me of being the culprit with that insufficient proof. It is still possible for Maki and Kaito to have gone to the gym. They do not have alibis. They could have pretended to help Himiko, but secretly prepared the murder.
When you put it that way, it does seem possible.
We can't accuse Kirumi just based on our alibis.
Guys, maybe suspecting Kirumi is wrong.
Yeah, maybe we should think it over one more time.
I made a promise. As the ultimate detective, I made a promise to seek the truth. I made a promise to Kaede, so I'm not turning back now.
They're scared. They're scared that they have to accuse one of their friends of murder. So it's up to me. I have to prove it. I'll use my detective work to prove it.
So you still believe I am the culprit? But there is no evidence to indicate that I am...
No, there is. I have proof that you're the culprit. I realized it when we determined that the ropeway was used to move the body. If it was indeed Kirumi who moved the body with a makeshift ropeway, then the final clue falls into place.
The final clue?
The damning evidence that proves Kirumi is the culprit.
Shuichi, won't you please tell me why you are so desperate to pin me as the culprit?
Because it's you. Let's save.
Don't you want to protect everyone?
I'm doing this because I want to protect everyone. Shuichi.
Then you're wrong. Your deduction is all wrong.
Your words aren't going to convince me now. Not when I know the truth.
What truth? All you care about is your own reasoning. You don't even listen to others. I can't bet everyone's lives on a deduction made by a self-righteous brat. You can't save anyone!
She's going crazy. No more doubts on condemn rights. I'm going to present everyone the evidence that proves she's guilty. Wait, what? Oh, this.
This is it! The piece of black fabric in the pool. That's the final clue that proves you're guilty.
I thought that belonged to Roma, but it belonged to Grooming.
It's been bothering me for a while. I couldn't figure out what it was. I thought it was just trash at first, but I couldn't dismiss it entirely. Now that the class trial has come this far, I know for certain. It's an important piece of the puzzle, because like the inner tube, it's evidence the culprit couldn't dispose of.
Huh? Why not?
Using the ropeway, you could slide the inner tube from the lab to the gym. But how would you control it? If it kept sliding and hit the window, the momentum would have thrown the body off. To prevent that from happening, the culprit needed some way to adjust the speed. For example, the culprit could have used their hands for friction.
Yeah, so what? You're still wrong. Your logic is flawed.
Kirumi, why are you becoming increasingly erratic?
Because she's guilty.
There is such absolute beauty in trying to fight against the truth.
What truth? That black cloth is just trash. You can't prove I'm the culprit with just that.
No, it's not just trash. It's proof that you're the culprit.
Well, you just made it already. You lost. Finding out how that black fabric fits into the key to everything. Make it all clear now. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
You are incorrect. What is this truth? That is just your empty deduction. You continue to confuse everyone. You are incorrect. What is this truth? That is just your empty deduction. You continue to confuse everyone. Ah! In this class trial, everyone's life is at stake. Because of your self-righteous truth, everyone might die. In this class trial, everyone's life is at stake. Because of your self-righteous truth, everyone might die! In this class trial, everyone's life is at stake! Ah! I completely understand your reasoning, but I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit. You do not have any evidence. You are only providing us with speculation. I only wish to protect everyone. Why must you interfere? I completely understand your reasoning, but I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit. You do not have any evidence. You are only providing us with speculation. I only wish to protect everyone. Why must you interfere? I completely understand your reasoning. But I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit. You do not have any evidence. You are only providing us with speculation. Ah! What does that piece of trash prove?
Kirumi's
It
gloves.
ends here.
Whoa! Why stripper?
The piece of fabric came from Kirumi's black glove.
Kirumi's glove?
If the culprit were slowing their descent by grabbing the rope with their hands, there would have been a lot of friction, easily enough to cause rope burn. But our culprit was smart. They weren't burned because they weren't barehanded.
Yeah, the culprit had gloves on. One got all torn up from the friction and...
It fell into pool?
From what I remember, the only one who wears black gloves is Kirumi, right?
The gloves on your hands now. I take it they're from your dorm?
The extra uniforms in our rooms are made of the same material we're wearing now. We can test my theory by comparing the fabric scrap with your glove.
Well, Kirumi, will you allow us to compare the black fabric we found in the pool with your gloves?
Huh? What's the matter? Why are you sweating so much?
Kirumi, what's wrong?
Just give up. In the end, I'm just like them. I'm scared of revealing the truth. Because it means that someone has to be sacrificed. But Kaede was scared too. She didn't let that stop her. She thought things through to the end. Faced the truth and doubted it. Kept thinking, kept going. This is where it led me, and I won't turn away from it.
I will show you the truth.
Let's finish this. Bronze swimming. The evidence made of metal that bronze didn't eat. What? Rose by 2. Okay, what else?
This is the truth of the case. The victim's body was found this morning during Himiko's underwater escape act. When we saw the piranhas in the tank, we thought that Himiko's escape failed. Of course, it was all part of the act. Himiko's escape went perfectly. But when Angie opened the curtain in front of the tank, we saw Ryoma with piranhas swarming around him. Before any of us could react, the piranhas devoured Ryoma's body. And all that was left were his bones and the handcuffs he was wearing. That horrifying sight was the finishing touch on the culprit's own twisted magic trick. The culprit obfuscated the time and place of the murder, implicating Himiko in the process. In truth, the crime began last night around 8:55 p.m. While preparing for the show in the gym, the culprit had a chance to be alone. It was then that the culprit used the ladder to reach the piranha tank and removed the glass lid to put inside the tank. They used it as a partition to force the piranhas to one side of the tank. Next, the culprit took the rope from the stage wing in the gym and used the ladder once more, this time to climb up to the gym's window. Once there, they opened the window and tied one end of the rope to the window frame. The rope was then thrown out the window toward the pool. These preparations were key for the culprit's elaborate plan. At nighttime, past midnight, the culprit asked Ryoma to meet at his lab. All the pieces were in place. The culprit was ready to murder.
What did they use?
First, the culprit knocked Ryoma out, probably striking him from behind. Then, they put the handcuffs from the shower room on Ryoma's wrists. And shoved his head into the sink filled with water. From the water and the pain of drowning, Ryoma should have woken up and struggled. The culprit anticipated his resistance, which is why Ryoma was handcuffed. The struggle left scrapes on the cuffs and sink, but in the end, Ryoma succumbed. Ryoma was dead, but the culprit's plan had only just begun. They removed the cable from the tennis net and hung it from the window facing the pool. And then, at the pool, they connected the wire and the rope from the gym window. They returned to the lab after picking up one last thing. The rubber inner tube that was in the pool's tool shed. Once back in the lab, the culprit pulled the cable, bringing up the rope. They pulled until the rope was taut, then tied it to the lab's window frame. And thus, the gym and the lab windows were connected by a single rope. After making a hanger of sorts with another length of rope tied to the inner tube, they hung the inner tube on the rope connecting the windows. That's how the culprit created the ropeway that was used to move the body. An impressive premeditated murder, but the culprit made two crucial mistakes. The culprit got on the inner tube with Ryoma's body and slid toward the gym. With the height difference between the windows, they would have built up quite some speed. To avoid crashing through the window, the culprit used a brake. They used their own hand to grip the rope and slow down. That would have caused significant rope burn had the culprit not been wearing gloves. But due to the friction, part of a glove tore off and dropped in the pool. Regardless, the culprit reached the window and put Ryoma's body into the piranha tank. The glass pane not only kept the piranhas and the body separated, it also kept the piranhas so close together, they concealed the body. After that, all the culprit had to do was untie the rope and the inner tube. But that's when they made their second mistake. One end of the rope came loose, and the inner tube dropped into the pool. Thus, the culprit was forced to leave two key pieces of evidence, the fabric and the inner tube. They couldn't retrieve the evidence because of the rule against swimming at nighttime. And that's the whole story. Am I wrong, Kirumi Tojo? The ultimate maid?
Why does everyone I pick die? Everyone I pick to hang out with dies. She's gonna be killed now.
Kirumi, that's the conclusion I reached. Do you have any objections?
This is very, very unfortunate, Shuichi. My pride as a maid demands that I fulfill every request that I receive. But to end like this...
Does that mean you admit it?
Kirumi. Why use your own gloves, though? The warehouse should have had plenty.
There weren't any. Obviously, she would have used them if they were available. Jeez, Monokuma provided everything but the gloves. That's pretty sadistic. But thanks to him, at least the game became way more interesting.
So, it's decided.
This case was decided the moment someone, who shall not be named, opened their big mouth.
But we don't know that. Maybe the real culprit is someone nobody expects. That
is right. No need to worry.
Oh, Monodem, you're like a mommy taking care of her sick child.
All right, let's go! The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless finally face off! It's voting time!
Is this really necessary? We know who it is.
Now then, it seems the voting has finished. Let's see the result. Who'll be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Oh my!
Oh my, y'all voted correctly. An unexpected, unpredictable outcome. That was predictable. It was predictable she was the killer. Blackham killed Roma Hoshi's Kurumi Tojo, the ultimate maid. The moment she said she was 5 minutes before 9, she was in the gym. It was predictable. Yay, bravo, bravo. I was hoping so much it wasn't her. I was hoping so much.
Thank goodness.
Managed to get through the class trial again. There's nothing good about this at all. Still, why'd it have to be Kurumi? Truly, this result was unexpected. How can you be so calm about it? But going to no can't believe it. Kurumi was so helpful for everyone. Saying Kurumi is also culprit?
Yoo-hoo!
Hey, how long have you been lying to
The
us?
truth is,
That why you took such good care of us so you can deceive everyone? I think she's not my mom. Of course not. She's never your fucking mom. Hey, Kurumi, tell me why. You're always thinking about everyone around you. How could you kill someone? Humans always been selfish, self-centered creatures. That's why I hate humans. Burn down the forest we call home. They pollute the rivers we drink from. I'll never forgive humans. Is that really a reason to destroy them? Some humans are really nice. Shut up. Enough of the commentary already. Well, Kurumi, were your feelings towards us simply mere falsehood? No, can't be. Say it ain't so. That was just another lie too? I don't think so. I still believe Kurumi cared about us. And how would you know? Can't say for certain, but I can sense that this trial has been agonizing for her. Can't say for certain, huh? That is what a detective would say. Kurumi, are you upset? Because of the people important to you? You mean from the motive video? So Kurumi watched yours after all. Or Kurumi mentioned that she had to accept a request. Perhaps that request came from someone important in her motive video?
What's wrong?
You have nothing to say for yourself? No, it's not yet. I'm just lost. Because if you tell me, if I tell you why I did, you'll regret what you just done.
Damn.
Regret. Spit it out, Oz. Alright, Oz. Otherwise, we can't accept this outcome. Please, Kurumi, tell us. I care about you a lot, and I know that others care about you too. So please.
Understood.
Very well then, if you all are so
I shall
desperate
take
to
that
know.
request.
I'll take this as my final request and tell you everything. No more lies then, you better just tell us the truth, please and thank you. Yes, I understand.
That is correct.
The reasoning was exactly right. The reason I murdered Roma It's because of that. Well, because of what I saw in my motive video. As I thought, you did indeed watch your video. Does that mean someone broke the agreement and traded you your motive video? Alright, fess up. Which one of you did? Close your eyes and raise your hand if it was you.
Saying?
Why would the one raising their hand need to close your eyes? That won't be necessary. I did not trade my motive video with anyone. Didn't see you trade with anyone. I just see your motive video.
Hey!
Perhaps Kurumi received her own motive video? Huh? You mean she had her own motive video from the start? Correct. No one had my motive video, but me. The video's intended recipient. Seabit. Why just her though? I have no idea why. That's not possible. Makuma will tell us what's going on. You know, I meant to bring this up earlier because it's been bugging me for a while. All this talk about videos being switched. What does that mean exactly? Don't play dumb. You're the one who switched up all the motive videos. No, I didn't. Oh, the Mon Cubs did. Oh, was I not supposed to ask that? Did your Cubs screw up again, huh? Not supposed to. It's not Mon Feeney's fault. She passed them out without checking their names. I didn't know. Monotaro should check things too. Wait, man, I don't remember passing out any videos. It was my fault.
I'm sorry.
I apologize. I should have been more careful. No, Mon, damn, it's not your fault. It's all our fault. I'm sorry too. It seems I misunderstood. I completely forgot that the plan all along was to redistribute the videos. It's not your fault at all, kids. It's my fault for forgetting. Thank goodness. What else is this mushy feel-good crap? You're all idiots. I'm through getting along with you dummy bears.
Well now.
Oh, he's gonna kill them. He's gonna kill him. Sorry to cause so much trouble. Please continue your boring conversation. I see. Mon Cops merely distributed the motive videos at random. See my own video. It was something more than bad luck.
I see.
So you just watched without knowing what I was given to you. So, what was in your video?
What's wrong?
Well, you promised to tell everything. I'll tell you the truth in its entirety. I doubt that everyone will believe it.
So,
If that's the case, why don't we all watch the motive video together? Yes, that'll be much better. Let's hurry before Daddy gets bored again. How thorough of you. Yes, I suppose it's better this way. Perhaps the truth would be easier to believe if you witnessed it with your own eyes. After Kurumi has spoken, the Mon Cubs began playing the video.
alright! Back by popular demand, it's time for the motive video! Who's the most important person in your life? And now, without further ado, Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid. With clients in politics and finance, this elite maid is renowned for completing any request. One fateful day, she was suddenly summoned by one of her most influential clients, the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister had a request of utmost importance. He requested that she use her talent as the ultimate maid to serve her country. He asked Kirumi to
make this country great again,
and transferred all his authority to her.
Okay, that's definitely a Donald Trump reference.
No one suspected that the Prime Minister's new secretary was secretly running the country. And over time, she became the de facto Prime Minister. Only Kirumi could save the country from impending doom. Yes, the future of the country rests entirely on her capable shoulders. But Kirumi is up to the task, for she only accepts requests that only she can fulfill. She is driven by the belief that her citizens are the most important people in her life. Oh, and while we're subject of those important people? An unfortunate event will soon befall those vermin and sheeple. What event, you ask? It's a secret. Find out for yourself.
Huh?
Can't be.
What?
What the hell, the Prime Minister?
Yes.
Everything you saw is true. Though I only remember it upon watching that video. Remember.
Wait.
Please hold on, that video is true? It's ridiculous. No, there's no way Kurumi's really the Prime Minister. No, it's true. Wow. So she was pretty important. I'm Kurumi Tojo, the ultimate mate, and the most important people, one of the most important people to me
Selfless devotion.
are the citizens of this country, which is Japan.
I was called upon to lift the country out of a dire situation. I swore to serve and help all its citizens. As the ultimate maid, I have advised politicians many times in the past, but he wanted me to prioritize saving the country from an unprecedented crisis. I fully accepted this request. As a maid, it is a great honor to serve the nation itself.
What did I do?
You're literally confusing the shit out of me. 'Cause that makes no sense. I gotta take a dump. Oh yeah, I gotta take a dump. I see. So Kurumi is the real Prime Minister, running the country behind the scenes. How can you seriously believe that high schooler could be a Prime Minister?
Really don't get it.
I don't think it's odd that ultimate level talent could be that powerful. I mean, Keyboy's talent lets him pretend to be human, even though it's a heartless robot. Why does he always pick on him? How real? I'm not pretending. I am still learning. I see. Well, good luck, I guess.
Incredible.
I was aware of Kurumi's impressive talents, but Prime Minister. That is impressive. And Kurumi really is Prime Minister. She holds burden of the country's future. Most video aside, Kurumi doesn't seem like she lied about something like that.
Yoo-hoo!
Hey, I get that Kurumi's really important, but what was that unprecedented crisis?
Know.
I don't know actually. Why can't I remember? Because they took away your memories. If our memory's lost. Wait, isn't this just like the Ultimate Hunt? Perhaps it is connected to the Ultimate Hunt. The Ultimate Hunt is connected to the unprecedented crisis facing the nation. If that's true, how are they connected? What is the Ultimate Hunt anyway? I do not know what is happening to the nation while I am here inside the end wall. That's what I need to know. I need to know that the most important people in my life will safe.
Selfless devotion.
Because I am duty and honor bound to protect every citizen of this nation. Why did you kill Roma then?
My apologies.
That's why I need to escape. So we weighed our lives against the lives of everyone else in the nation. If those are options, of course pick everyone outside, right? There's just way too many lives at stake out there. And we just stopped Kurumi from doing that because we selfishly wanted to live.
Like that.
What should we do? Did we just make a terrible mistake? If everyone dies outside because Kurumi is dead, does that mean we pretty much destroy the country? Whoa, yeah, kinda, but what do we do? I mean, it's human nature to want to live. Say, what's my complaint to do with the rest of humanity? You know how people live in this country? Like 100 million easily. No matter how powerful the mastermind is, there's no way they could really...
Do not lie.
Bears do not lie.
Hey,
I'm the ruler of this world. Nothing is beyond my power. What happened to this world? Nothing's beyond your power. What kind of arrogant, ridiculous...
100%.
That is 100% a lie. It's impossible that he could bring a disaster to a country.
What are you trying to pull?
What's so funny? You guys act like you can't believe it, but you're all terrified anyway. If you can't believe it, then you're terrified for no reason. Why do humans lie? Why are humans the only animals that tell lies?
Shut up!
Hey, cut it out. This is serious. How long can you keep talking about Kurumi?
dang it!
Let's talk about Roma. It would be a shame to completely neglect him.
Oh, I see.
That's right. We know your motive to kill, but why'd you kill Roma specifically? Because he was easy to kill. Because you want to die? Easy to kill. Roma's not that weak. When he used his Shukuchi method, even Goto could catch. His physical strength was irrelevant. We did not have a reason to live.
Do you agree?
Without that became the weakest among us. What? I took advantage of his weakness to kill him.
That is...
What do you mean? I told him I had urgent matters to discuss and to meet me in the research lab on the 3rd floor. There, I revealed my motive video, and afterwards I told him, I'm responsible for the life of every citizen of this nation, so I must escape this place. He then responded,
Got it.
so you got a reason to survive. That's the complete opposite of me. Yeah, that's good. If you got something to live for, it must mean your life has value. After he said that, he told me he would clean up the tennis balls lying around.
And then, he turned his back toward me. At that moment, my determination solidified. A person like him would have noticed my bloodthirst emanating. He already knew. He forfeited his life right then and there. That is correct.
That is when I decided I must sacrifice his life for my nation, my people. Still not right. The Roma knew he was going to get killed.
But...
Wait a minute, it's Maki's fault that Roma decided he didn't want to live. He didn't want to live anymore.
Because?
Roma only gave up on life after you showed him his motive video. Well, since you didn't watch his motive video, I guess you had no way of knowing. What's your point? Wait a minute, you're talking as if Roma saw that motive video. Didn't you just say they only checked the name and didn't watch the video? No, did I say that? What are you getting at? Probably shouldn't say anything, but someone has to step up and speak for poor Roma. Again, what's your point? That I gave up on life because I showed him this motive video? I'll get to that in a second. But why do you think Roma wanted to see his motive video? Because he was looking for a reason to live, isn't that right, Maki? How do you know that?
What?
Swap motive videos. Didn't we agree not to show them to each other? Yeah, I remember, because once you have watched them, you've got a motive to kill. But if it shows someone important to me, I really like to see that. Any idea who will be in the video? I don't, that's why I want to see it. Once I know I got someone important to me, I have a reason to live. I'll have a reason to live. If I got a reason to live, then I got a reason to escape here with you guys. In other words, that video might just give me a motive to live. So please.
That's true.
You're right, I was looking for a reason to live. Which means you shouldn't have shown his motive video in the first place. What do you mean? What does his video show? Nothing is motive was empty. Empty. Okay, we're up next. Let's give it a watch, shall we?
Alright! Backed by popular demand, it's time for the motive video! Who's the most important person in your life? And now, without further ado... This message is for Ryoma Hoshi, the ultimate tennis pro! Unfortunately, there is no one in the world who is important to you. I'm so sorry. Really, I am. You have my deepest sympathies.
What happened to his family?
Sorry.
No one was important to him.
Around.
That's what he was shown. If it's also something like that, he had none to care for, none who cared for him. He found no motive to live. Because of that, he chose to let Kurumi claim his life. So that's why. Must have just watched that video before I summoned him to meet with me.
It can't be.
He just gave up then. Tell that damn moron. It's bad to have no reason to live, but it's also bad to have too many reasons to live. That's why I did such a terrible thing. Right, Kurumi? For too many reasons. You're free to judge me for killing Roma. I will bear the burden of being seen as evil for the sake of my nation and its people. It's not the right way of thinking. You can't sacrifice people to save other people. You just can't do that. I mean, if that was a scenario in the world, like, people wouldn't accept that, to sacrifice others to... I mean, I guess in the war you have to sacrifice people to protect other people, but people fight in wars because they agree to be soldiers. You can't just sacrifice people. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of hard because I guess Roma technically wanted to die, so that's kind of a gray line. That's what it means to serve with selfless devotion. That's why I need to survive. Sacrificing you all meant saving the lives of men, women, children, and elderly. I wanted to live. Kurumi. Makuma, going to have a question. Oh, what is it? Can Gonta be black instead of Kurumi?
Gonta.
What? Gonta not smart boy, but even Gonta understand what everyone's saying. Kurumi should live, not Gonta. Worlds neither. I was thinking the same thing. I don't want to die, but Kurumi's life is way more valuable than mine. Kurumi's got the lives of hundreds of people on her shoulders, right? Logically, Kurumi's survival would result in fewer casualties than our collective survival would. Jeez, maybe it would have been better if we gotten the culprit wrong. No, then everyone would die. Oh, what do you mean? If Kurumi survives, and the nation's future will be secure. Then what was the point of me doing all of this? Why did I reveal the truth? What have I done? Was I wrong? I shouldn't have. What kind of face is that, Shuichi? If you're my psychic, then suck it up.
Hey!
What? That goes for all of you. Tell of all this virtual life, value of life shit. Life's not just something. You can't just trade it or put a price on it. Kaito.
Listen up.
Your life doesn't just belong to you. For your parents, your grandparents, your friends, and even your neighbors. It's not something you just decide to throw away on your own.
Don't worry about it.
So we didn't do anything. We didn't do the wrong thing. Life's purpose is to be lived. As long as you stay alive, anything's possible. You can even go to the stars. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I want to live. I haven't even traveled to space yet. There's no way in hell I'm gonna die here. Sorry, that idiot's talking again. Plays right. I mean, he's right too. He's an idiot. Plays right. Yes, he's a damn idiot. Everyone calls him an idiot. I don't know why, but idiots always fill me with inspiration. Hey, shut up! I told you to stop calling me an idiot. Maybe his stupid speech is just what we needed to hear. Kurumi certainly looks shaken by it. A lot of shaken.
Because?
Do you really think someone as desperate to live as Kurumi would give up so easily? Of course not. In fact, she probably still hasn't given up even now. She was hoping that learning the truth would make one of us volunteer to die in her place. What?
But
Makuma would never allow a black to escape punishment, so maybe she wanted everyone to rebel so she could use that as cover to escape on her own. How about Kurumi? Am I close? Wow, he is pretty smart. You're the most detestable creature I ever met. You know exactly what I would attempt. Allow me to explain anyway. What you just said was true. Should I trick Gon to trick everyone? Seriously, you backstabbing cunt. I mean, she already explained it. She has to save everyone. Enough. She was just trying to stay alive in her own way. Nobody can blame her for that. That's why I must survive. To carry the weight of the entire nation on my shoulders. I would not have killed Roma if I was so easily deterred. This request will not be fulfilled until I have brought joy to every citizen of this nation. No matter what, I cannot die. That's why I killed Roma. Even now, I refuse to give up. Kurumi? Still refuse to give up, so what do you intend to do? I intend to live. I must survive no matter what it takes. If I must debase myself, so be it. I would drink filth and eat Karen to survive. I would do anything to survive. She screamed and started running. What's she gonna do? Couldn't believe what I was seeing. Completely undignified exit.
I won't die here.
Can't escape Makuma. There's no way I'm letting you out of here. It was ugly and wrong in Pharaoh. She just ran as fast as she could. Heard my voice call out. Run! Run, Kurumi!
Hurry!
Run, please hurry. Hurry, run. Like I said, I'm not letting you leave. Please run.
I will live.
like this!
Now then, I've prepared a special punishment for Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid.
For my nation! For my people!
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
I will not die!
Goodbye, Kurumi. Oh wow, she's going through that? Oh wow. She's so close. Nope. Oh wow.
Really?
Why, Damn? Why'd you kill my little kid?
It's okay.
You need to vomit it out, you'll feel much better afterward. Little kid was no better, he was no different from my kid. He was getting in the way, getting one out of us getting along.
Yeah?
We don't need him.
Let's get
Don't need
along.
him. We few remaining Moncoom cubs
We
must
are
get along.
all friends.
No matter what, we must always get along. Not even father can stop us from getting along.
Forgive that.
Not if he knows what is good for him. What?
Wonderful.
This academy belongs to us. Agent Mon Cubs begins now. How dare you take that rebellious tone from me, young man?
Nice.
And yet that angsty attitude of yours is so cute. So cute by how your little crew has shrunk by one member. Yup, shrunk. You're not getting any larger now.
Freaking cute.
Also, unbearably cute. All his cuteness makes me feel like I'm about to squeeze. Whoa, what's happening to him? Ugly bitches, bitch. We call another bitch. Doesn't matter now. It's time for that. Kurumi. Can't take this anymore. Even Kurumi was killed so brutally. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm gonna end up like that too. I won't let that happen to you, Miko. I'll protect you no matter what. Protect you no matter what. But I don't want to do this anymore either. Please just stop this killing game. I don't care if we stay trapped here forever. Oh, isn't that what Chua said? All desire, even your desire to escape this place can corrupt you beyond redemption. It's Monokuma who's corrupt. He's the one who distributed the motive videos.
Yes.
Those videos were more dangerous than we thought, so I've driven Kurumi that far. What worries me is, as long as we're trapped in here, we don't know what's true or false. That must be why Kurumi did not want to show those videos. She thought if everyone felt the same murderous rage that she did, that this killing game would be pure chaos. She wanted to stop it.
Hey.
If that's the case, then we really shouldn't show our videos to each other. You're the one who did it in the first place. You're the one who said we should exchange our videos.
Of course.
That was our consensus from the beginning, not including you, of course. I assumed Kokichi would try to show us our videos to get under her skin. but that did not come to pass. I wonder what I wondered were his intentions. I never do anything like that. I'm still thinking about what Kurumi said. What Kurumi said. Everything you saw is true. They'll only remember it upon seeing that, watching that video.
That's...
What you said earlier, correct? Oh, what about it? She said she remembered. It didn't sound like a lie either. Maybe that video has the properties of a flashback light, if you made her remember. Well, the properties of a flashback light. Still, how could Kurumi remember something she never should have forgotten? Serving its entire nature seemed too important for her to just forget. Yeah, it's true. Does that mean we have most killed that we'll remember by watching our videos? If that's the case, maybe it's for the best that we don't watch the videos. As long as we don't see the videos, we won't know our motives.
Okay.
Yeah, now I'm convinced it's probably for the best. Those motive videos will just mess us up. It's better if we just believe in each other. That's right, it's best if we not remember our motives for everyone's sake. Hearing you speak of everyone's sake, it's the least believable lie I've heard yet. How really I'm always doing stuff for you, everyone's sake.
It's a lie.
I'm sure you won't believe me when I say stuff like that, so I'll just keep lying. Yeah. But maybe seeing Kurumi's final moments has made me change my views. Nope, you're so evil. She tried to escape until the very end. Running away to live might not be such a bad idea. Maybe facing truth isn't enough. Yeah, it's true. It's okay to run sometimes. You just gotta win in the end. That's all I gotta do. And if that second class trial ended for us. A pirate victory. It still lost a friend. What is the end Kaito spoke of, and how do we reach it? I don't know, I really still don't know. When returning from the courtroom, the area was already blanking in darkness.
For now.
Now it's your rest. To me, that seems like the most rational course of action. Yeah, my brain's out of juice from going full throttle all day. Like even having the brain to use. Anyways, killing game is over. I won't allow it to go on. We'll be fine as long as we get to listen to it too. We'll all be just fine.
What's wrong?
What's wrong, Gonta? Why are you staring up at the sky? It's just even if all this bad stuff happens. Stars are always so pretty.
What?
The stars here are different. Not the same one Gonta used to. Different? You mean the position of the stars? Yeah, Gonta looking, but no one can find stars he remembers.
Why?
But why? We're taking somewhere far away?
Hey, so...
Hey, it's all head back already. I'm wiped out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, hold on, I have to tell you guys something. What now? Like I said, I'm wiped out. Now won't take that long. So just listen to what I have to say. What is he gonna say now? What then? Well then, what is it that you want to have to say? Everyone seems to be treating me like some compulsive liar.
Get it?
That's ridiculous. There's a way worse liar than me in our group. A liar worse than you. Who is it? I'm talking about Maki.
What?
What? What do you mean Maki's a liar? Maki made it during class trial, remember? Roma wanted her to show him his motive video, because he was looking for a reason to live. But that wasn't the whole story. Roma was blackmailing you, wasn't he, Maki? Blackmail? Roma just so happened to discover Maki's true identity. So use that to blackmail. I bet he said something like, if you don't show me my motive video, I'll tell everyone what you really are. That's why Maki didn't want us to know what she meant with Roma. She wanted to keep her true identity a secret. That's why she kept quiet to the last minute. Why you? What shit are you making up to now? Maki's true identity, what? I know Maki's true identity the whole time. What? For a moment there, I thought Maki had disappeared. She moved so fast. What's she doing?
You know, this is an interesting turn of events.
She's gonna kill him?
Would you really kill me in front of everyone?
Hey, Maki, what the hell's going on?
Yeah, you can probably snap my neck like a twig right now, but that's not your style. You would rather kill from the shadows.
Is she like a ninja?
Miss Ultimate
Oh.
Assassin.
Oh, assassin. Okay, this is where I'm going to stop off for now. Thanks for watching this part of Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. Have a great day or night wherever you are. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And please comment if you found anything interesting in the video.